Alright, I'm going to teach you how to get a boyfriend, and if you don't get a boyfriend, I'm not giving you any other guarantee. It's probably your fault, somehow. You just didn't follow my advice correctly. It's on you. But, here's what I want you to know about men. See the world through the eyes of a man for a second, right? I think Chris Rock put it best when he said that a man is only loved if he is productive. That's how men kind of walk through life. That is their insecurity in life. It's the same with women. It was a different type of insecurity with women. Women want to be... I've said this before in other videos, but I need to hone this point, that women want to be understood, men want to be appreciated. And the reason that men want to be appreciated is because they know that their value in life comes from their ability to produce. And I think that you instinctively know that as a chick, don't you? Because, let's be honest, every time has every man and woman had this exact conversation before? If someone was saying, I'm just looking for any man who's nice and makes me laugh. And then the guy goes, what if that guy's homeless? And then the chick goes, yeah. Who are you trying to fool? Look, I understand that it's very nice that you say that at the very least, because guys I think are a little more honest and say, oh, a bag lady, oh, she's got a good ass maybe. She's probably not going to have a good ass if she's a bag lady though, would she? It'd be all baggy. So they pretty much just outright say, no, if you don't have jugs, jug off. So what women are always trying to indicate is that they just want somebody who can sit there and be present with them. I'll go into this in another video, but I think that that is what women find very attractive. In fact, every time my girlfriend is angry at me, it's because I am not being present. As men, we have tunnel vision in life. I am obsessed with my work. That is basically because I don't know if that is a biological thing or if it's a societal... No, but it is probably just a biological thing. Men are very focused on one thing. That is the biological part, right? But also, as a result of that, because that is how their whole job in life essentially is to allocate and grab resources for the tribe, women intuitively understand that they need to bag one of those guys. Now, how do you become much more attractive in the eyes of a man? If you notice most of the arguments, because how many of you out there are divorced? Be honest, let's see a show of hands. No, sorry, not you, your parents. Let's see a show of hands. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. So it's about half the audience. I'm getting ready for my seminar tour. Can I just see a show of hands? Every 3 seconds. Hands up if... But... Why? Why did most of them get divorced? It was because of those two conflicts. It was because the man wasn't present enough, and so the woman started losing attraction. Now, look, there'll be a bunch of other reasons around it, but I think that these are the two main... You know, if you're going to build one of those mind maps, you put these two things in the circles, and then it's just like, he cheated on me. He never said anything about my earrings. And that would be in presence, right? Women hate it when men aren't present. Men hate it when they feel underappreciated. So, what do? The opposite of that. Okay. You appreciate them. This is one of the truest things that I've ever read in any self-help book where I just went, yeah, preach, sister. When I was reading one of these books, it was stupid. I don't know why I was reading this. How to Get a Man Once. I'm just obsessed with self-help. So I was sitting there, well, maybe I'm gay and I just don't know yet. And so I started reading the book, and it was so bad, but there was one sentence in it, because it was just, it was really that self-help books with it, has all these little crap pictures in it, and you think, was this sold in those Scholastic catalogues at school? Is this aimed at adults? But one sentence in it jumped at me. I wrote it down in one of my little quote books, which I highly recommend that you start writing as well, because they're incredible. I go back and look at it all and I think, damn, I've read some wise shit. And I remember 0.5% of it. But one of the quotes that I do very distinctly remember is, men want to know that you're on their side. That's how they get more of an attraction boost. Now, obviously I've talked about it in previous videos. You should be in peak physical condition for you. clearly, because that is just the way that men's minds work. For men to be sexually attracted, they are visually stimulated. For women to be sexually attracted, it's more about energy, right? So you can be an obese, fat slob if you're a man, unbeknownst to incels who keep telling themselves that that's the reason I'm not getting sex, it's because I'm fat. Maybe it's because you're a self-hating loser. But with men, sorry, that needs to happen. Whoops. But the other thing is, on top of that, once you've gotten that physical aspect taken care of, the second point is you have to have that. And I've talked about it in a previous video. This is a crossover between men and women. It is this approval-giving behavior in life. It will help you exponentially if you start seeing the world through who's seeking my approval and who is giving out approval. So, remember that quote in that context. Men want to know that you're on their side. They want compliments. You always hear this in men's books that women are ravenous, blood-sucking monsters when it comes to compliments, always wanting more. Double that with men. I can guarantee you that. Because that is the insecurity in life for men. Women's insecurity in life comes from this stem thing of just being like, oh, I'm just ignored. Nobody listens to me. No one understands me. For men, it's just like am I doing enough? Am I doing enough? Have I made enough money? Do you love me yet? That's where their insecurity comes in life. So, to be very attractive to most men, that's it. That's all you have to do is just switch your personality around to being more complimentary. You will see that men start getting more attracted to you as they have this weird little subconscious inverse in their mind of thinking, Mommy, I wish you were my mom. Trust me, I'm making this as simple as I possibly can. Give out more compliments because men want to know that you're on their side. That is their insecurity, all right? Just try that. See what happens. You will notice. I've seen it happen to me in my life as well. Women that I thought were about a 5 go up to a 7, you know, a pass mark, like yeah, I'd give you a bit of, you know? That just because they're very, very happy people that sit there and say, oh, that's good. You have a Hollywood smile. I do. You're not the first person that I've ever said that to, because I actually was a model and used to do white guy ads, but one of the first people that have said it, and it's nice to be reminded of it. Anyway, I'll see you in another video. Thank you. Like the video. Give me more questions. Bye.